Hey y'all, welcome back to Faith Budgets. On this channel I'll be posting videos about how we use the zero-based budget, sinking funds, cash stuffing, and savings challenges to pay off debt and save at the same time. If that's content that you're interested in, then please keep watching and definitely hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey to financial freedom. Hey guys, so today's video will be our paycheck, this is budget with me. Budget with me for the second paycheck in October. We've already finished 1 week already in October. It just flew by. I did the monthly first and then we break it down. We get paid weekly, so we end up cash planning and budgeting once a week. My husband and I both get paid we're both full-time. And we both get paid bi-weekly, but we're on opposite payrolls, so I get paid on every other Thursday. He gets paid on the opposite every other Friday. So we get paid weekly, but it's a Thursday and a Friday. So this week happens to be the Thursday one. So I'm a little bit early, but I'm going to get this video, go ahead and get this one going. We are going out of town for the weekend, so hopefully I'll get my videos up, have them ready to post before I leave on Friday. So that's the plan. We will see. I've got some cooking and planning to do because we are going to the University of Tennessee college football and they play Florida. So we're going to the Tennessee game up in Knoxville, and we're going to do some tailgating all day. So it's a night game, and we're going to go on up Friday night, stay the night, and then get up Saturday morning and head on over and start tailgating. So I'm going to, take some food from home. We're going to do some barbecue, some brats, chips, and then I'm going to try to make I never did get to make the cowboy soup that I had planned on making when we did pumpkin, so I'm going to make that, and probably like some sausage balls, and I don't know, just some more little finger foods and things, because we just kind of hang out and snack and drink and eat and just, watch other football games while we're tailgating. It's so much fun. We really enjoy doing that. So just getting everything ready is kind of a hassle, but once you get there, it's so much fun. So hopefully I'll get everything ready to go and be heading out on Friday afternoon. But I want to get my budget done first so I can have all that done and get our cash pulled out before we leave. So hopefully we'll get to do that on Friday. But you'll be seeing this on Sunday. So hopefully this is on Sunday. So I hope everyone's had a great weekend. Let me know what you're doing what you did for the weekend, if you're doing any fall activities. And if you're new, my name's Holly. Sorry, I don't know if I said that or not. And we have three kids, two 18-year-olds and a 21-year-old. So my 21-year-old goes to college there in Tennessee. So we'll get to see him and his fiance this weekend. Super excited about that. So let's just go ahead and get into the budget planner. This is from Missy Money. If you want to get 10% off any of her products, use my referral code FaithBudgets10 to get 10% off. She has budget planner in the paper form, A5 size, and then she has all the other budgeting essentials if you just wanted to buy separate sheets. You don't have to buy the whole pack. She has the cash teller slips. She has customizable envelopes. And then she has this also in the digital version. So I do that with the Excel digital version, and it's only like $19. And then I just copy it down on here so I can have it for reference when I'm doing my cash stuffing. And I can change things up and just jot things down if I need to. But that really helps me. I'm a digital and paper girl, so just whatever your preference is. And she has some less than perfect products, LTP. Just click on the LTP section, and it'll take you to her less than perfect products. They are just maybe just have minor imperfections, a scratch or something on the gold hardware. Nothing functional everything functions. So everything works perfectly, and I didn't even find any imperfections in my binders. She has A6 binders, A6 wallets, maybe even some A7 wallets in there. But if you want to check out her page, definitely go check that out. I'll have her linked in the description. So this is my planner from Missy Money, and I do the monthly first. So we already did October. So I did set up the October monthly budget overview. I will put that up here if you'd like to go see the monthly overview where we lay it all out for the whole month. I'll post that there and in the description below. And then so I have these tabs I bought from Amazon. I think I have those in the description. And I just put these in here so I can quickly get to the week that we're on. So we're on paycheck number 2. So I'll go over here to number 2 and let's just get started. This will be the paycheck breakdown and cash planning. This will be the budget with me for this part. So we'll get the budget with me done, and then after I go to the bank, get the cash out, we'll come back and do the cash stuffing. And we'll do some savings challenges whenever we do that as well. So let's just get the planning out of the way. We gotta get that done first. So first up we have, let's see if I need to zoom you guys in just a little. I don't want to zoom you in too much. Okay. So we have the net pay, which is going to be $3,146. We were able to get some overtime for this paycheck, so that is awesome. The pay date is 10/10/24, so on Thursday the 10th, and this will cover anything bill-wise in this pay period from 10/10 through 10/17, and then the next check will be on the 18th. So that's how we budget to keep it in the zero-based. We don't roll over anything from week to week. We keep it all zero-based. I see some budgeters that will roll over in their weekly budgets, and that's okay too. If you know, however you map out your monthly. If you need more money towards the end of the month, then you can just save it up and roll that over. But I split mine up. See, my mortgage would typically be paid, at the end of the month to cover that 11/1 payment. It's due on November 1st. But I just take half out of one check and half out of the next one, and I'll leave it in the bank. So I just kind of split mine, and that way I know what's coming out of each paycheck that way. That's just kind of how we do it. It kind of works for us a little bit better that way. So first up, I always do a cushion. I usually do 25, but for some reason I did 10 on this one. I think my cushion's okay, so I come down just a little bit. So $10 for a cushion. And then mortgage, half of our mortgage is $825, so that'll be in this check, and the other half will be in 2 weeks on the 24th. So we'll do half now and half then. I'll leave that in the bank. And the internet's $24, water is $60, electric is $290. Curology, this is a facial product that's set up. It's every other month. I think it's on the even months, I believe is right. Yeah, every even month. This comes out, and it's a bottle that I use. It has some prescription medications in it for my face. So I get that on it's like an online dermatologist, kind of virtual. And then we have the SUV. It's $205. I'm paying $205 a week on that. Technically, I guess it's just $200, but there is a $5 fee. So I just want to make sure that I'm taking that out of my checking account too. But whenever I do my debt tracking Thursday, I just do the $200 because that's all that's really being paid towards the loan. So hope that makes sense. And then so the total here is $1,474 that we'll be leaving in the bank to pay these expenses, bills. And then so over here on the next page we have wallet or variable expenses. This is all the things that we spend every week. And I do take all of this out in cash. It took me a little while to transition to this. I used to keep some over here in the bank as far as like groceries and gas, and do it with, a card, which I still do this with a card, but then I just put that cash in my spent envelope. That one step right there has really helped me to take advantage of the cash budgeting system, because it lets me see my money, leave my envelope, and go to the spent. It might not be going into the stores and spending the cash and, pulling the cash out and out of each envelope and doing it that way. If I do online shopping or anything like that, I pull my money out of those envelopes and put it in the spent envelope. So it's still the same concept, but you're not having that hassle of having to, deal with the change. And I do sometimes. I do pay cash with some things, and some things I don't. So it just depends on how much it is or where I'm at. And like I said, online purchases, I do that, and I use credit cards, 2 credit cards from Chase, and I I take advantage of the points. I earn reward points for that. So, and my husband has one as well. We have a joint account with our debit and our credit card, and we use one card we have just for gas. Well, he just uses it for gas. I use it for some of the utilities as well. So, it's depending on which group of categories it gets the most rewards back for each quarter of the year. So we're taking advantage of earning those points. So we have groceries $260, gas $200, eating out $60, giving $45, shopping $40, meds $35, miscellaneous $40, kids activities $30, and hubby $150. He gets his all in one. So, and he will use cash on his. But then, like say, maybe he wants to purchase something, and I use my Amazon Prime. He's not hooked up to. I mean, that's with our credit card, but he has to tell me what he wants, and I just get in there and order it for him, and he'll just leave me the cash, put it on my desk, and say this is for my Amazon order. So I put that money in my spent envelope and take that off. So it works out pretty good. Then that money is in my checking account to cover that credit card bill that's linked to our Amazon account. So the same with gas. He'll come in and say, okay, I put $40 of gas in the truck. He'll lay the receipt on my desk, and I take $40 out of my gas envelope, put it in the spent envelope, and it's ready. That pays the credit card. So then I pay the credit card on the 15th and the 30th, roughly. Sometimes I'm not exactly, but twice a month I do. So that spent envelope, I'll take that money to the bank, deposit that money, and then pay that payment on the credit card. Or it could be the debit, whatever. Mortgage, we can't use the credit card on that. So that's mainly the one that is with the debit card. And the debt. The two things there, the SUV and the mortgage. Those two are the main ones that come out of my checking account. For everything else, we try to use on the credit card to take advantage of those points. So that's the total of $860 for all of the wallet cash. And here's the denominations here, how many I wanted of each one, totaled up to equal $860. And then so over here on the next page, we have binders and envelopes. And this is not all of my categories. I do have several, I think 22 categories. But I don't stuff each one every paycheck. I see which ones that I need to stuff for each pay period. I use this, let me see if I can find it, monthly funding plan. Just don't look at my chicken scratch here. I have a pen that's erasable, and I change stuff up. That's why I have this, to help me determine where I want to put the money each week for the sinking funds. I know what the total is that I want for the month, but then I distribute that differently throughout the week, just depending on how much money is left after paying the bills. So that's just that's from the Simple Budget. The Simple Budget Veda over at the Simple Budget. That's the only insert that I've put in here in Missy Money's binder. So this is from Veda. This helps me map out my sinking funds. Okay, where was I? Sinking funds, binders, envelopes, or savings, however you want to categorize yours. Self-care is going to get $180. Pet care $40. Gifts $47. I had an odd number because I had $2 left after I finished over here. So I just put that $2 in the gifts. And then memberships $50, car tags $60, health and medical $160. My husband is going to have finish up on that root canal that he had, so we will have to pay some on that. So that's why that's got a bigger chunk there this week. Luckily we had some overtime, so that worked out. Then we have Christmas is $50, and then our UT tickets $140. We save up for those the whole year. So the total is $727 for the total for the sinking funds. Here's the cash that we'll be getting out, the denominations. And so then over here we have our savings challenges. All of these are from Missy Money. You can check those out on her page. I do believe she had some of these, maybe in the less than perfect. Maybe. No, I did. I got the 100 envelope. I did purchase that one, and she had that one marked down on the less than perfect. So I'm not using that one yet. I'm going to start hopefully in January on that one. I have that one over there waiting for me. But right now I'm trying to do 4 of them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really focusing on the 52-week one right now to get myself caught up to the end of the year so that I can start fresh in January. So right now, I'll be able to do week 32 and 33, which is $65. So I mapped that out, 20s and 10s. I got that, what I need for the correct denominations to fill those little slots in my binder. And then we have the 12-month challenge and the I Do challenge. I didn't put anything here right now because I'll see how much that I have left for my cash spending. If I have any left, I will put that to the I Do challenge. I wanted to get the health and medical funded this week, so I thought, well, I'll just wait and make sure that if I do have any extra, I'll put over here. Same for the 1 month ahead. So we have to, sometimes shift priorities. I didn't know how much the root canal was going to cost, and I didn't budget enough. Lesson learned to go ahead and put some extra money in our health and medical envelope. We had taken out, I think, for some contacts, and I didn't put any more back in. So I need to focus on, continually putting some in there and make sure that we do have some in that envelope. But that's what my budget. We just tweak it. We learn as we go, and we make notes and try to do better the next time. That's all we can do. There's no telling how many times I've messed up. So if you're out there and you're discouraged and you mess up, don't worry. Everybody messes up. I've messed up so many times and want to give up, but just keep going. Your budget's not going to be perfect. I kept thinking at the beginning that it just had to be perfect. I had to know exactly how much money I needed for each category, and that's what I would spend, and that's my type of personality, but it took me a little while to understand that I couldn't do that. So budget a little bit higher so that you have a little bit left and you don't feel like you're constantly failing. So I, put a little extra in those cash categories, and it's better to have just a little bit more than not have enough if you can do that. So that's helped us tremendously. So our total here for the savings challenges will be 85. Have my denominations here. And then here's the cash planning summary. This is the total of the 3 sections of cash categories that we have. So we have the 860 in cash, we'll have 727 in cash, and 85 in cash. So it just totals all those up. And on Missy's digital version, it does all the math for you. So I just copy that down here so that I know what I need to get out of the bank, 1,672. And then I just put this on the little cash planning slip that we give to the teller and get the cash out, and then we'll come back and do the cash stuffing. So let's get this, make sure that we do have a zero-based budget, just to kind of a little double check here. It does this on the digital version, but I still like to double check, make sure that I didn't miss anything as I was transferring the numbers. So we have net pay, $3,146. In the bank is going to be $1,474. And then the total cash withdrawn is $1,672. Okay, so let's subtract those and make sure that is the zero-based budget. 3,146 minus 1,472 minus 1,672. Yes, 0. So that is a zero-based budget, which means that every dollar is accounted for. It doesn't mean that every dollar is out of my checking account, but it means that every dollar has a place to go. So that's it for the budget with me for the second paycheck in October. All right, guys, so that is it. Short and sweet. I feel like that was just a short one this week, but that finishes up the planning for the payday. So then we will do our cash stuffing and get that cash out and do our cash stuffing in our wallet, our binders, and also do the savings challenges. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and if you want notifications, just click on that bell to get notified whenever I do upload new videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks.